top 4 at last month's Moralltach Monthly. It's the Hat Discord tournament. It's not like run through the format library Discord, but I think they're like a partner server or something. I don't know. There were 34 people, I think. I went 5-1 in Swiss, and then I won my top 8 match, and I lost in top 4 to the eventual winner of the tournament. I just played Hat. This is the list. I'm pretty sure it was the winning list from Nats. I didn't change anything. I just already had it in Dueling Book, and I kind of entered this tournament on a whim, so I didn't really change much. I'm gonna do the next one, like July's tournament, and I'll probably make some changes. I just don't know what those are yet. Finding a way to get debunks in the main and maybe breakthroughs in the main, just based on what I played against, is like maybe one thing. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I actually lost round 1 of this tournament, unfortunately, to Bujin. I think I got 2-0'd. It was pretty quick. I mean, yeah, game 1, they opened Tenki and Duality into Emptiness and summoned Yamato, so I'm already pretty far behind here. And then I set 3. Ice hand. I could have like crashed. Like they grabbed Emptiness off Duality. I could have crashed the popped the Emptiness, summoned Fire Hand, popped Yamato, and then summoned another Ice and attacked direct for 14. That was maybe the move. Because now they just summon Mikazuchi. And then they get all sorts of advantage. And that puts me even further behind. So I think I just made the wrong turn 1 play in setting the Ice hand. And then I do it again. I don't know. I think I should have been a little bit more aggressive. They protect it from destruction. And then, yeah, so they're just like not attacking the hands. So I hit the Emptiness, summon the Fire. Hit the other set card, summon another Fire. And then, unfortunately, back in the day, you could use this in the damage step. I did not know that. That sounds familiar now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. Anyway, I like kind of get a little bit of advantage here, but I don't have a way to out the reincarnation. They did not forget about their breakthrough skill, unfortunately. Had to try. And now I just lose some advantage here, which is unfortunate. I get to resolve Dichotomy here. I don't draw into anything good enough, really. No, I'm just pretty far behind. So I just lose that game. It might have been a little bit different if I had done what I should have done with the ice hand at the beginning, but it is what it is. Start with both hands and a set 4. Attack into a set honest is wild. I send Mikazuchi, so I can't get honest in, and then I do that. I do some stuff. I was able to warn the Buja Crunch. Oh, it wasn't a 2-0. I did win game 2. Haha. Alright, sweet. I was like, how did I lose this game? What went wrong? Nothing went wrong. Oh, I think this is the game where I just didn't have any monsters. Oh, I have Ice Hand, I guess. Does it get de-prisoned? No. See, I do the same thing. I just set the hand. What am I doing? Why did I set the hand again? Just gave him more advantage. So this was unfortunate. Hand misses timing. I think no. It just doesn't have anything to target. That's what happened because it changed the breakthrough skill. That was unfortunate. And then it gets crowed. Moralltach gets breakthrough skill, then I get craned for a bunch of crap, much more crap. I'm not in a good spot. I got a bunch of trap cards I can't use. My one good monster did not pan out. Yeah, so drew double Moralltach, dead Sanctum, and yeah, the one hand I had, he had a chainable back row, so I couldn't use it, and I just feel like if I'd waited longer until they had 2 sets, then they're just building so much advantage from Yamato that I'm just gonna lose anyway. So, unfortunate loss. But this actually happened second, so a weird thing happened where they needed an extension, so they paired round 2, and I didn't play Kizan until after I had won round 2. So I beat my round 2 opponent before I lost to my round 1 opponent, so that was a little weird. So after I lost to Kizan, I was 1-1, but this is the match I played first against Rubles. We can show hand, whatever. This is the Geargia. Worm gets breakthrough'd, but I still have 4 sets. Blind MST. I don't remember if it hits the Sanctum or not. It does not. Sanctum gets wiretapped. Torrential, get geared, does some shenanigans, a little behind, but that's okay, I get to do that. And then I get to Sanctum the armor, I have MST for the Fiendish Chain, so now I was top decking what I top decked. Good card. And at this point, it's just not going to matter. because the fire hand, it doesn't summon an ice hand, but it sets Solemn Warning and it's dead. So. They go first, they open the debunk. And double crow. I don't know why I didn't. I guess, yeah, I didn't summon the fire hand in case I walked into like a torrential or something. And now I'm just cooking with the fire hand. I'm gonna keep going. Get torrentialed. That gets compulsed. Not in the Dianea, but it gets crowed. Oh, that's okay. We're just gonna keep cooking. Gear, and I wiretap it, and that's tough. So, just didn't really draw many good cards in that game. Alright, so we're 1-1 now. 4 more rounds of Swiss. Ooh. Oh, this is like that an Evil Swarm deck. I don't think I played very well game 1. Let's see. I don't remember exactly what I did. So Rabbit. I could have done a lot of things here. Yeah, I bottomless and got Pandemic. I Solemn Warning the Ophion. Can't do the Ophion, but then he Soul Charged for 2. And then yeah, I can't. So yeah, I can't Sanctum because of Ophion. I just kind of forgot about all that stuff. And they were playing around the Trap Tricks Trap Hole. I don't remember if I searched it or not. No, I did not. I just hard drew it. So they played around it anyway. And then I got deck lockdown. And then I just didn't have an out to Ophion here, right? So I think I was supposed to just Sanctum, hit one of the Heliotropes. But I didn't do that. So now hit the set and the emptiness. And then I get deck locked down again, so I just can't out enough of these stuff. So I lose game 1 when I definitely should not have. So that was unfortunate. I was not very pleased. Duality into Moralltach though, so I get the bottomless. Now I'm just kind of up in advantage quite a bit, applying a lot of pressure. It's fine. Our bottomless here gets Pandemics, and my warning, my Sanctum gets warninged, and I can't hit the Heliotrope because of other things. But then I have the warning for the Ophion, and now I'm in just a really good spot because I have all sorts of things. I have another Sanctum and Trap Tricks, so I just out-resourced by playing a little bit better than I did game 1. This game, I have no monsters. I put in a needle ceiling. I don't know why. Probably shouldn't have. And I chained the MST to the infestation. I think they probably should have just summoned it. And if I react with a trap, chain it. Because that gets one of my traps out. But they didn't. So that was nice. Both my hands get torrential. Ice hits that. It's the vanities. So I get the fire hand, so that's nice. I get deck lockdown, but at this point it's probably not going to matter just because they don't seem to have any monsters. My warning, soul charge. Soul charge is everywhere. I compulse the rabbit. And I cowboy for game. So, yeah, they should have attacked with Heliotrope instead of shuffling it back. Because then at the very least they could have like tried to bait a trap card before shuffling. They still lost to the MST, but then they used one of my traps. But it didn't really end up mattering because they didn't draw any monsters. Anyway, so we're 2-1 after the Evil Swarm matchup. So 3 different decks so far, right? Bujin, Girgia, and Evil Swarm, which is like mostly not what I was expecting to play in a 2014 Nats tournament. Ooh, and now I got Mermails. I don't remember what happened with this match. It'll be fun. Marksman. It's my hand, which pops to level 7, and now I get an ice hand. I end phase MST the sphere, so that's pretty cool. I get Gores here, but that doesn't super matter because I'm just going to make a Dweller, and then I have Sanctum for the Gores. And so I know what I'm doing, and I know I don't have to use Dweller right away, which is great because it discards for cost, so you can just chain it to the effect of a Mermail, and then they won't trigger on the new chain. Ha. And I have the Sanctum for the Gores. So I just have a 2200 Dweller that they have to kind of deal with. Now I get to chain the Dweller. I maybe should have Trap Tricks the Megalo. I wasn't really thinking about that. Because then I could have just MST'd the Sphere in the end phase. Yeah, and I think I should have maybe shotgunned the Dweller there. I don't know. That's tough. I have a Black Horn for the Leo, which is nice. And now I'm going to have another trap. The bottomless. I hadn't gone through it yet. Yeah, I think I should have Trap Tricked the Megalo. Pleiades gets that back. I hit the Teus. Bottomless that, and I take some damage here, but I think that's okay. And I'm an idiot. I set the soul charge. That was horrible. That was a horrible move on my part. I do not know why I did that. And then I don't know why they attacked the hand. Like, I think I was winning that game regardless, since they never marksman popped my soul charge. But if they had been able to do that, I don't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, I'll set a bluff, because when could that ever be bad against Mermails? Idiot. They open not Dragoons, so it's okay. And they hit the Soul Drain. The one of Flood, that really hurts them quite a bit. Unlucky. I grab Dichotomy because the rest seemed bad. green stuff, it's not looking great for me. I'm about to get Moulin Glacier too. But now it's looking better because I have some good things. Because now I can pop the Draco Sack, summon the Ice Hand, attack over that, and then I can make a Dweller that's bigger than the Turd. And then I'm going to hit the Tuner, and they get Title. So I'm not in a great spot anymore. And I top deck not good. And I die. So I can't quite take that one. But we have a double max C game 3. I max C here, use fire and pop the Lind. They don't use Lind, and I think, whatever, that's fine, because I had a second max C, so I wasn't really too pressed about using that first one to stop a Lind. And then I thought, what on earth? There's no way that's the third Lind, right? So I just attacked into it. It was the third Lind. I was so sick. And of course, they had infantry. It's about to go. I was so mad. I hit the max C. They hit the ice and they missed the soul charge. Thank goodness. I get a torrential off here, which is nice. The spheres aren't looking too great because they're out of Linds. I get a Sanctum off to hit the title, so I don't take any damage, and now I get to Soul Charge. I can banish the title, banish the Megalo. Oh, and I make an illegal play because I don't read cards. Fishes for cost, and they hit the Moralltach. Nice, love it. But now I have a black horn for the Black Rose. And yeah, now I just win. Now nothing else really matters. Now I'm in just like a really good spot. So Soul Charge got me out of that one. Bless. Soul Charge. What a card. Alright, so this is round 5 now. I got 2 left. Gotta win them both to make top cut. Should keep everybody in suspense for these videos, not telling anybody. So like, oh my gosh, now you know I win the next 2. I'm not doing these videos right. This is my first hat mirror of the tournament, round 5. Crash the Merms, set, and they're playing some wild stuff. They're doing like Scythe and Double Cyclone and stuff, and Lone Fire. For whatever this is. I trap tricks the Scythe just to make sure they don't have another body, because why not? Now my Ice Hand puts in work. Double Cyclone all over the place. My Fire Hand gets Max Seed. but I think that's okay because I'm pretty far ahead here. And then Soul Charge. I was feeling really good. And then I get Exciton. So that hurt quite a bit. But now I have my own Soul Charge. Leo comes, I can't target it, that hurts. And then I get Scythed. So that kind of sucked. I didn't take the Dark Hole here. And now I'm thinking here. I pop the call. So the Moralltach's here. I hit the Trap Tricks. And then I triggered the Moralltach, but that's okay because it doesn't matter because I'm just going to Exciton. And now it's my turn. So that was a crazy game. That was one of the most fun games I had. I was like +4, and then I lost all that advantage to a Soul Charge, and then I ended up getting it all back on my Soul Charge. Exciton just was wild. I don't crash the Morella here like they tried to do in game 1. Maybe I should have. But I have my own Sanctum. Now my Moralltach gets Trap Tricks. Unfortunate. But I have a Dark Hole. But and I have the breakthrough for the Moralltach. I get to Honor Arc it. So I'm feeling good. And then my Bottomless gets Artifact Ignition, and then I get Soul Charged. We crash there. Interesting spot. I Duality here, and I pick up my own Soul Charge. So we've both gotten to Soul Charge in both games. It's nuts. I messed up here also. I thought for sure the Moralltach was here. I just misremembered. So that was really unlucky. Because if I just hit this with the Murmillo, oh, I'm in such a good spot. But I misremembered. And that was unfortunate. Get to the Ice Hand here, which is nice. And I lose to Cowboy. So yeah, if I just do that correctly, I think I win that game. And so that's really unlucky. I was really annoyed with myself there. Just gotta pay attention to where things are set that are public. Something whatever, and I have all 3 fire hands, so Armades is tough. I thought the Armades was gonna be really good, but then I remembered I had breakthrough skill. And now I have another Transmigration Prophecy. And I hit the Armades and the Moralltach. Because I know Marmelo's going to pop this and I can do that. So that was really good. And now I'm just in a pretty great spot. So, alright. Our misplay didn't cost us in round 5. It cost us the game, but not the match. Bless. So now, round 6. And I'm in a position where if I win, I'm in. If I lose, my breakers were horrible. So I'm out. Because my loss went 1-2 drop. And my second round opponent went 0-2 drop. So my breakers were terrible. This game, we're just going to press fast forward and play because it is wild. Like a hand hero, and I do some crazy stuff. I go pretty nag and I get main deck debunked. Super unlucky. Attack over the ice hand. Ice hand, there's no targets. Haha. So we're able to get that one. Now we're just playing the waiting game. And my hand gets de-prisoned. I didn't play the waiting game long enough. Let's try it again. Something gets Gemini sparked on my turn too. That really hurt. Max see the Miracle Fusion. Now I just wall up. Because now I'm looking at cards in deck. Like, okay, so he's going to be low on monsters because he's going through hands. Get a skill drain there. I try to get rid of one of his fire hands and I get booked. My Dark Hole is going to go hard eventually, but we're saving it. There's another monster and he keeps digging through his deck with dualities and Gemini sparks. So I got some wiggle room. As long as I keep walling up. At this point I'm thinking, I think I'm not going to do 8,800 points of damage. So and they're misplaying a little bit, the Shining mistiming. And now I'm at the point I'm just like, I need to put cards back in my deck, so I do that. I was like, I'm not going to do enough damage to win the game that way, so I just got to wall up until they don't have any cards left, because the number of their monsters is lower than mine, I think. Make the hand mistiming. The skill drain was CL1. I compulse a monster just to activate a dark hole for some stupid reason. I don't know. And then I soul charge. And summon King Gorgon just because it was big. Yeah, he dark holed and then Gemini Spark sealed 2, so the ice hand popped something, got the fire hand. And I did not summon my ice hand because I didn't want to lose it to the fire hand because I was out of something. I think I was out of fire hands. Yeah, so if the fire hand pops my ice hand, then I'm not in a good spot. I have enough card advantage to be able to wiretap a trap. And now I'm just walling up. They get to their other Miracle Fusion, but it's not going to be enough. I just have too many monsters for them to do that last 1,700 points of damage. Because I have a call in here somewhere. Oh no, MSC on the Moralltach. And they can't attack over that with ice, so that lives another turn. And they are going to deck out. So crazy game. Won it by deck out. Thank you, Dichotomy. I get super polyed here. Ooh. I compulse the Ab Zero when I don't have any monsters, and then I summon my Merm. That gets Hero Blasted. But, oh yeah, it didn't matter because I have Transmigration Prophecy. Nice. This card is so good. Get skill drained, but I have the MST for it. Dweller, get the Moralltach back, and then I just kind of go plus because these cards don't do anything right now. The Transmigration Prophecy really kind of cut him off, so that was cool. Sylvan Spieler did end up getting 9th place. Unfortunate. But I made top 8. Woo! So I won. I lost to Bujin, but I beat Girgia, I beat Mermail. I beat a Hat Mirror. I beat Hat Heroes. And I beat Evil Swarm. So now we're on the top 8 against another mirror match. Dark Hold a hand. Then we get Sanctum off Duality, which is nice. I have Double Max C, which isn't like usually too great in this mirror. Gets Max Seed, but that's okay. That Duality, they get Call, but I have MST, so I'm not super worried about a Call. Some stuff. I take 500. They don't attack over the hand, and then it gets bottomless. But I have another one. I get Max Seed, but that's okay. I'm just summoning once. It's an even trade. And I Max Seed there. I Torrential there. And then I get Soul Charged. I bottomless. And then I chain that and I hit that. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, I don't think, because they normal summon something. I should have summoned this in defense mode because they can't battle phase attack over it. But I didn't do that. And then I lost, yeah. So I was feeling pretty good until I got soul charged. When you can soul charge for 5 in a simplified game state, you're almost always going to win. Things happen. I lose my hand, which is unfortunate. I warning that because I'm ahead right now and I would like to stay ahead. I do the dumb thing and I set the soul charge like a moron. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like, what's wrong with me? That's so stupid. I've done it multiple times this hat tournament. Against decks that like pop backward, like Ice Hand, Mermails. What am I doing? Who let me get all the way to top 8? I play into a Torrential, but I'm pretty far ahead, so it doesn't super matter. Fiendish Chain there, but I have a Sanctum, so I win game 2 once again after setting a soul charge and it didn't get popped, so I do not deserve to win, but I think I'm going to. My hand gets warninged, but that's okay. We've got a good setup here long term. Like I get my Marmillo and then I get my Diana and then I have a soul charge. So I'm feeling pretty okay about it. I out the hand. I hit the compulse, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to compulse the monster they summoned. I saved the bottomless. I didn't want to lose the MST, so I MST'd something. I lost too much. Oh yeah, Sanctum hit my card, so I lost all of it. But I think that's okay because I have Dioneer and Soul Charge now. I was hoping they were going to bottomless so I could chain the Exciton and the hands of mistiming. Unfortunately, they did not do that, but it's okay because I have Soul Charge. Soul Charge for 2 only, but I get to reset the bottomless. I get to take that, and I summon it in defense so the hand can't attack into it to pop the bottomless. And now I don't care about the bottomless. And now I don't care about the hand because I knew that they were out of ice hands. So I cleared them of the hands. That's why I did all that. And now I'm in a pretty decent spot. Double Nobleman late game when it didn't really matter was tough. They summon Murillo, that's fine. See what they do. Oh, they don't have the effect. I Sanctum. Use the effect, and then I Wiretap for game. Alright, so we're 2 for 2 in matches where I set the Soul Charge against decks that can very easily pop it. So maybe I should just keep doing that. Finally, top 4 against Air Falco, who won the tournament. Soul Charge everywhere. Ugh. What a game. So this is another hat deck that's playing the double Cyclone stuff. I thought for sure that if they had debunked, they would have just attacked over the ice hand. But they just made me do it, and then they debunked me. So I was pretty sad about that. Hit the bottomless with the Murmillo. And another Artifact Ignition. So I'm seeing a lot of hat decks that play like the Ignitions and the double Cyclones and stuff. So I don't know. Ignition might be really good, to be honest. I don't know if I'm sold on the double Cyclone, but Sanctum gets hit. We pop that. I maybe should have. No, I just set that this turn. I couldn't do it. Now I'm just behind, but and that gets breakthrough. That really hurt. That breakthrough. Unlucky. So we lose game 1. Main deck debunked. And then the breakthrough on the Dioneer when I made a push to kind of crack what was left of his board. Game 2, I set 4 and pass. I use Sanctum and Debunk here. I maybe should have just not. Maybe I should have just like Dark Hold or something. I don't know. I think I used too many resources to out the Fire Hand. And then I lose my Solemn Warning. But it's okay because the Beagletalk got Trap Tricks, which was nice. It's been an okay spot. Now I have Murmillo. And they have a D Prison. And my hand gets warninged. Unfortunate. And they have I have Diana, they're not using it yet. I have Soul Charge, which is cool. Murmillo, Pop. Bottomless, I just set and pass because there's not really a good thing for me to go into. My Murmillo gets attacked over. Now I'm just kind of sitting on the hand. That's going to get debunked again. So I've gotten debunked, Solemn Warning, deprisoned, and it's just not looking good. Now I get soul charged. I Blackhorn the Chain. I have a Call to Haunted, but like I just have a Murmillo, so it's not like great. Wait until the Beagle Tech goes into attack mode, and it just does. I take the 16, and then I use the Call, but it gets double Cyclone, so I lose. So, I don't know, maybe there's merit to the... I bet it's on Format Library. MM28. Hey look, there's me. What is going on? Yeah, alright, so this is the list. Ooh, Murmillo got second. Artifact Gravekeeper in top 4. And the rest of top 8 was Spirit, Constrict, Bujin, Dolce, and Artifact Traptrix. Another half deck. Oh, that's the one I beat in top 8. Okay. This is the first place deck. So 3 Moralltach and Beagletalk and Scythe with Ignitions and double Cyclones. Only 2 fires and 3 ice. No Maxis and 1 crow. So yeah, I was thinking about Maxis in the side. And yeah, so they're just not playing MST. They're playing 3 Ignition and 2 double Cyclone. Similar-ish to mine, outside of that couple extra artifacts and stuff. Triple Call. Actually, it's not very similar at all, is it? Yeah, so there's extra artifacts, no upstarts, just triple duality, no dichotomy. I'm only playing 1 soul charge, that should probably change. Yeah, wiretap. Transmigration Prophecy in the main is pretty cool. Pulse. No Traptrix, Trap Hole Nightmare in the main? Huh. I guess they're only using Murmillo for bottomless game 1. I've been thinking about taking one of these out maybe. I don't know if I'd take both out of the main. They don't have... They do have bottomless in there. Compulse in the main. Okay. Warning. 1 breakthrough. Yeah, so something like this is probably what I might try next time. Maybe do a little bit heavier on the artifacts. Kind of see how it goes. We'll see. But yeah, that was my top 4 run from June's hat tournament. I'll put the link to the Discord in the description of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I make one of these videos for the July tournament.